Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and let's party! Time for Tetris Party. We finally have a Wii game where I can actually just press buttons instead of doing motion. I sincerely hope there's no motion in this. It's Tetris, for God's sake, Nintendo. Please spare us. Alright, go ahead and create... Oh my god, do I have to use the Wiimote to actually select things? Back. I do. Play without using data. Alright, that's totally fine. I'll be Tetris 1. Confirmed. Alright, play... Just go play Tetris. Now, Tetris, obviously, is a game that needs no introduction. What is going on with the controls here? Oh my god! You bloody well have to use the goddamn Wiimote. Are you serious? How do you rotate it? Nintendo! Why the hell would anyone want to play Tetris this way? This is the worst way to play Tetris ever. This just became my least favorite version of Tetris. I'm gonna check the controls after. There's got to be a way to just use the Wiimote and like use it like a Nintendo controller. This is awful. I mean, you know what? Actually, I'll take it back. I'm being a little too immediately critical because I'm so over the Wii motion controls. I'm like so over. It's not even a joke. I think you can tell by now on my channel. Every time you see a Wii game, you're like, uh-oh, Jay's gonna get pissed. Like it's de facto. I just have no more patience for it, you know. It's like the older I get and the longer I've been doing this quest, the more I'm like, I'm not even gonna hide it anymore. I hate the Wii motion controls. And the thing is, they're not bad in every circumstance too, but they're just they're jammed into your face. You know? It's like if you went over to someone's house and they're like, do you like soup? And you're like, soup, and they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're like jamming it in your face. They're like, eat soup, it's good. I don't want your weird soup, Nintendo. Stop forcing it down my gullet. Now, I am trying to get a Tetris, but I have kind of botched the execution here. But I'm sticking with it. I'm going all or nothing on this one. We're going big or we're going home or we're not going home at all. As ominous as that sounds. I've really botched this badly. But I feel like I can recover somehow. I think it's possible. When I finally do get a Tetris, it's gonna blow you guys away. Oh shit! Yeah, that was due to the motion controls. I wouldn't have done that on a keyboard. See, I can blame any loss on the motion now. See, I was trying to fill that little hole in there, but kind of the right pieces never came along. Alright, fine, there. That please you, Tetris game? It's like panicking for me. Do you hear the, like, siren? The police siren? It's for like, for the love of God, just play something. Get a Tetris, you maniac. I think I did it totally botch myself. Alright, this is a bad first showing. I'll grant you that. You're not wrong if you're shaking your head at me right now. Oh Jesus. Again, I wouldn't have made that mistake with controls. When you start this game up, it says you must hold this controller horizontally to play Tetris. And I was like, oh good, finally a Wii game that doesn't jam the motion controls in there. No, I don't know what the opening was talking about, but this is not how anyone wants to play Tetris. I can go on the record and firmly state that. Never in the world was somebody playing Tetris on a controller or keyboard and like, you know what I wish? I wish that this was played with like a mouse that I have to hold in my arm up in the air the whole time I play. That's what I wish for Tetris. Usually in Tetris there's a way to hold a piece too. Oh, there is. Okay, what button might that be? I have no idea. Oh, damn it! Not that one. Okay. Watch, we're gonna recover from all of this. This is nothing. This is nothing. We got this. You guys don't believe me, but I'm pretty good at Tetris, actually. I know the current state of the game negates that statement in its entirety. But bear with me for a second. I got it. I got it. Maybe this is just a challenge that will prove my greatness. Beating Tetris with this weird control scheme. Who knows? Let's try and slide that piece in. Alright. Don't like the sliding on this, but oh Jesus. There we go. See, look at that. See, it's like nothing. I can Tetris in my sleep. And Tetris with the best of them. Tetris with the best of us. This one goes here. I really want to figure out how to hold a piece. What button could that possibly be? No idea. Tried every button but the rotation ones. I guess I'm playing at a massive disadvantage, not only control scheme wise, but not being able to hold a piece. Pretty critical. Do this. The thing that I've learned about Tetris over the years is you have to be okay with temporary gaps, but then you have to like plan around the gaps. It's a little hard to fully explain. Wish I could hold a piece so badly. But all those weird placements were to open up that gap, which I need to open up the other gap, so... I won't lie, I'm not in a good spot right now, but this is actually a bad placement, but I need something. The fact that you can see what pieces are coming up a few in advance does actually significantly help modern Tetris. And I can do this. And this. Alright, we're back in business. We're getting some detours here with some bad pieces, but we're always bouncing back. Do that. There we go. There's a Tetris for you. See, we're already back down to the sweet spot. It almost feels like in Tetris when you get really low, like you're too low. You know, like you do want some stuff built up. Because that's how you ultimately get lines, you know. You need to have like a nice big solid base with like a little gap. So let's do this, this. All right. I'm not a fan of the valley that we got going on here, but it will suffice. I guess we'll do that. There we go. Alright, I like to have my pits on the side. Gives me the most space to play. Although it looks like we're not going to get pits to the side for a bit. Or maybe we will. Clear that out. There we go. Do this. Alright, we'll start building a pit on the left. And we're going to commit to that pit. Boom, right there. We have to at least climb up to that block now before we're allowed to actually drop anything. Do this. Do this. And do that. We're not even going to take this one. That's the easy way out. We only go for the big ones. Oh god, the motion! I could... Oh my god! So I'm playing with this with a mouse. I could not imagine if you were using an actual Wiimote. Like, the accuracy is just awful. It's so bad. Even with a mouse, I'm struggling to get it where I want it to be. This is like, I don't know. Who would want to play Tetris this way? I'm so confused. This is like no Tetris party I've ever been to. It's the worst Tetris party imaginable. Alright, I guess we'll commit to that one. Why not? Do that and that. Yeah, we can do this. We can kind of burn some of those weird ones in the pit down there. Do that. Tetris is one of those like ultimate like backseat driver video games where like when somebody's playing, everyone is kind of thinking about like where they would put pieces. And if somebody doesn't put a piece where, oh shit, where you planned, it's very easy to criticize, especially if it doesn't work out for them. But, oh my god. Placement of some of my pieces has totally just been down to the bad mechanics of the motion controls, by the way, guys. Funny thing is, I can use that as an excuse for every bad placement, and you guys would know the difference. Impossible to prove me wrong. Game gives you the ultimate deniability as a Tetris player. You're like, I was good, but I just had motion controls. What can you do, you know? Nobody can play good with motion controls. In any game. Okay, what games... Okay, I always bellyache about the Wii's motion controls. What games in the Wii actually have good where the motion controls are like good or they service the game? I would say bowling. Bowling makes sense. Oh, that's not what you want to do there. But luckily we got that. And this. And then we got this. Boom. And then we got this. And we got this. Alright, bowling. That's a good one. I think bowling actually is helped by motion controls. Oh, this precision is so bad. Oh my god, I didn't mean to drop it there. Oh well, whatever. Who cares at this point? Bowling. What other Wii Sports games are there? I will give Nintendo credit. The Wii Sports games are well designed for motion controls. Like, they definitely showcase what the technology can do. I've had people swear by, like, first-person shooters with the Wii controls, but I don't see it myself. I mean, I grew up on, like, playing Quake with mice in, like, you know, the 90s and stuff, and give me mouse and keyboard any day for a shooter. Give me a Wiimote, never. I think it's going too fast, like the motion controls, it's just too hard to control. If this was mouse and keyboard, or yeah, no, not a mouse and keyboard. If this was button controlled, I'd probably try harder, but I'm gonna kind of just let the failure happen. Didn't mean to place that there. There we go. Get in there. Like the game knows where I want the pieces to go. Do that, and that. Still leveling up. How long could I keep this going, I wonder? Nope, that was a bad move. Whatever, I'm just gonna let this one go. So what games are motion controls good for? Bowling. I'm thinking. Might be the only one. There's got to be at least one more Wii game where like motion controls legit made it more fun. Oh god, no. I'm legit trying to think. Wasn't there a game called Boom Blocks where you had to like throw a ball and knock over like stuff? Okay, see, normally played by holding the Wiimote horizontally. Why the F were the controls motion controlled? Online interactions not rated by the ESRB. I would love to see a game where they were. How do you possibly do that? Okay. Okay. So I can control this with... Oh, I see. Because I'm emulating this on a keyboard, the up and down is left and right. I almost would... You know what? I could go in and remap the arrows, but I'm gonna see what happens if I just play the game stupid. Tetris. So left is up, down, right is down. No, it still wants to motion control, you son of a bitch! You know the annoying thing, too? Is that, literally, I have like a Pro Controller plugged in. Doesn't detect that. They didn't bother to program in a Pro Controller for Tetris Party here. Yeah, I literally can't play this way. This is unplayable. Okay, actually, I take it back. I got the Pro Controller working. We will never speak of motion-controlled... Oh my god! It said Wii Balance Board Tetris at the bottom there. Did you see that? Oh no! You fucking bastards! Oh my god. Quit. Oh. Hey, oh, and you press the arrows for this part? That is insane. I mean, okay, obviously this is, I guess, an emulator problem, because if you were to play... No, I didn't want to do that. If you were to play this with an actual Wii, I presume you could use the arrows. But like, come on. Ooh. It's like a gimmick to play Tetris this way. With the current game, yes. Yes. Beginner's Tetris, Wii Balance Board Tetris. That is insane. Maybe in the options we can do something. Let's see. Alright, maybe the answer lies in the Wiimote configuration. Type A, B. I mean... I don't know. Like A and B, right, are the only ones that are switching there. That does absolutely nothing to help me. Region, other. Is that seriously all you can do? What's single player, by the way? A marathon, a computer battle, a field climber. I mean, let's try one of these, I suppose. Remote. Alright, view the game rules. No. You can check the game rules at any time. Thank you. Alright, ready? Start. Yep, nope. I'm stuck playing it. Oh, this way. Oh, and the buttons have reversed. That's okay. Let's see. Oops. Oh! Not what I wanted to do. Alright. This. Oh my god. These buttons. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna sabotage. I do actually want to try and beat the computer. And I think I can do it. It's just, you know, these buttons suck. Oh man, I like that other drawing. Okay, so I left click to rotate. Alright, I got it. If I concentrate enough, I can do it. It's just very unintuitive. This. Oh, you ready for a Tetris computer? Eat that. At least I'm happy that in a game called Tetris Party, they actually focus on the competitive side of it and stuff. Oh! Stupid motion controls. I swear I don't make those mistakes normally. Everyone's like, sure, Jay. We've seen you play 1,000 video games. You make those mistakes all the time. Alright, here we go. We're not gonna settle. We're gonna set up for another Tetris here. And that's not quite a full well, not nearly at all, but it paves the way. Also, the computer's doing horrible. Jeez, I didn't really look over until now, but... Oops. Like this. The computer giving me lines is just giving me another pit to yearn towards. Although he is starting to screw me with that pit of his. Do you want this? Yeah. This. I'm gonna get more lines, aren't I? Yep. This. Okay, definitely need a piece. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to the computer. Oh no. Oh no, I meant to rotate the goddamn thing. You know what, I think, okay, hold on. I think I do need to go back to control scheme A or B or whatever it was. I think I selected the wrong control scheme. That is my defense here. Options. Remote configuration. Type A is, nope. Remote configuration, type A is what I want. Alright. Let's try this again. Yes, computer, I will take you on for another round. I was doing so good against the computer, then he just bounced back out of nowhere. Okay, this intuitively makes more sense to my brain. Oh, come on, I was doing a T-spin there. That didn't take? Can't do a T-spin. How are you supposed to win? T-spin for the win. Alright, we've bungled that side sufficiently, so let's start building up over here, and... we're still gonna somehow hold on to the pipe dream that will make Tetrises. Do this. And do this. This. Alright, I think I see a Tetris coming. Or a pseudo Tetris, since we have lots of gaps. Got a combo, though. You know what game was fun multiplayer? Was Dr. Mario. That game was pretty good, competitive-wise. We've kind of bungled ourselves into a hole here. I think we can recover, though. Do this, and this. Alright, here we go. We got a Tetris here. Do that even. Kaboom! Tetris effect. Yo. Alright, we're climbing out of this hole. I wish I could hold. You know what, if I could hold a piece, that actually would change the dynamic. I would have much better of a shot, but you know what, I'm playing with multiple handicaps right now. Unfamiliar control scheme, terrible control scheme, can't hold. So when I beat this random anonymous computer AI, it'll be all the more impressive. I also can only rotate in one direction. Can't rotate left and right. Alright, but we've beat back the chaos. We're in a good spot here. There we go. I really want to get access to that little hole over here, so made an unideal move. We'll plug that. We'll have the chance. Alright. I think the computer's basically done at this point. I would have to really botch it, I think, to lose from here. Never say never, but I'm feeling good. Oh, I look over for a second. See, so here's the thing, when you're placing pieces in normal Tetris, oh, we're gonna have a bunch of gaps for a second here. When you're placing pieces in normal Tetris, once you've lined up, you can essentially just hold down and you know where that piece is gonna go. But in this, when you hold down, if your hand jiggles a tiny bit to the left or right, then the piece goes in a totally different position. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird, you have to constantly be paying attention. You can't, what I would normally do in Tetris is once I've lined a piece up, as I'm waiting for it to fall, I kind of like look at the other pieces. That keeps screwing me here. Is he bouncing back? I'm eating my words here about it being hard to lose from my previous position. I thought it was far easier than I conceived. Do that. I don't have a good spot for this. Oh, that was an instance of almost getting screwed again. All right. Really don't have a good position for that. Or this. I guess I can do that. I want to block that off, but I got to. Yeah, I find like in Tetris, you just have to be looking a couple, oh! Again! I did not want to put that piece there, I swear. I'm not an invalid. Man, imagine playing this with an actual Wiimote. You would lose every time. Like, look how bad this is. Look how badly I'm losing this. And I've had multiple opportunities to recover, too. This should be a recovery. Okay. We're back in the game. If I can just keep it together for a couple more drops, then we got a big, nice this. I probably should drop the orange in there, but it's fine. I'm gonna do this, and this to clear that out. And I want that. I'm gonna take a hole because I want this Tetris. There we go. Jeez. This is, you know what this reminds me of is playing Tetris drunk. Like you get a few beers in you and you're like, whoa, I can't believe my Tetris. I'm all over the field. Alright, we'll go ahead and quit that. We beat a computer. I've satisfied my desire to prove my superiority. Complete a puzzle match by matching the tetromino against the shadow. These are interesting. Bombless. We'll give these a shot. You can check the game rules. Whatever. Who cares? Let's just give it a shot. So yeah, I mean, like, I already know what I'm gonna say about this, which is basically, oh, can I actually move things? No, I can't. I have no control over what's happening right now at all. Zero. Okay. This is the least control I've had over Tetris ever. I guess you have to help that guy climb, but I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna quit. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know. Yes, quit. I can't move the piece. I'm not gonna try and figure it out. The funny thing is that you may think, oh, well, you know, get it on the Wii and it's so much fun. Who has a Wii anymore? You know, this is the thing with as games age, is like certain games just fall into obscurity. Like, has anyone ever heard of Tetris Party, who was born after the year 2000? I don't think anyone has. Stage Racer. Let's try the Shadow. Like, I don't even know if there's another Tetris game where these rules exist anywhere. Like, is this version of Tetris just dead? Alright. Oh, you have to build like a little shape. I see. Did I say yes to the rules for that? Stage 1. This is kind of an interesting little puzzle game. Gotta draw the shapes. Oh, and this one, it does let you move it. I don't know what was going on with that little dude. I wonder if I can do this. This is like a totally different way of playing. Oh, you get little 1 dots. In case you want just a little piece. fill in a little gap or something that maybe you messed up. Drawing out. Oh, you get a 3-piece too. You don't see 3 pieces in real Tetris. I know. These 3 pieces are weird. It feels like cheating. Like it's too easy. I guess I should do that. With Tetris, it's always good to give yourself a bit of irregularity. You don't want too much jaggedness, but you don't want no jaggedness. You know what I'm saying? And do that. I don't know if my strategy is a good one or a bad one or what, but it's my strategy. So far we don't have any gaps, not a single one. Oh, this might be my first gap. I don't think this is, I'm gonna have one out. Okay, I got one out. Let's see what we can do for the rest. Oh! Almost got screwed by the goddamn controls again! I'll never stop complaining about that. Oh, look at this masterpiece. We can go like this. Although now we're a little screwed. Now we are a little screwed. I gotta like take that and this. Oh, so we got it. Okay. It was a cherry. I thought it was a bomb. Or is it a cherry bomb? Try one more of those. Those are not bad. Interesting little puzzles. I feel like that's way easier than Tetris. Oh, god damn it. Although not with these controls, it's not. Every time, man. Every time. I guess we'll do this. And this. It does take a whole different kind of planning to play this kind of level than a normal Tetris level. Because you kind of want to build like platforms on which to place other things, if that makes sense. Don't have a good spot for this. I'm just going to toss it here. Oof. Yeah, this one is coming out way worse. Really not getting the pieces I need. I mean, I guess that works. And we'll start building up this. And this, I guess. Oof. Square. It's a pain in the butt. Do that. Oh, here we go. Sneak that little piece in there. Alright. Hey, look, and we can sneak this little piece in there. Alright, alright. Little pieces are coming together. That. That. And... oh, this is not what I want to do with this little piece. At second thoughts, the second it got a little too low there. Yikes. Well, you know what? That has to go somewhere. Oof. Okay, we'll take an X there too. Oof, this is getting a little sloppy. Guess we'll come in here. What I need is a bunch of these T pieces. And I'll... shite. Oh, that one piece there is going to be a real problem. Oh, I have nowhere for this. Oh no, didn't mean to put that there. Uh-oh. We might not pass this one, actually. Oh, I have 10 skips. I don't even know how to do a skip. Alright, game over. Alright, well, we get the idea. It's interesting. That is definitely an interesting game mode. Very interesting spin on Tetris. Navigate the stage racer. Use bombs to clear lines. What is that? It's different. Let us see. Let us see where this goes. Bombs. Yeah, I don't need the instructions, thank you. Because frankly, I'll just wing it. I'll figure it out as I go. Alright, let's see. Oh, maybe you have to like line up a bunch of bombs? Or is it if you do a row and there's some bombs in the row, then it counts? I'm just gonna do a row like I would in normal Tetris and see what happens. Ah, I see. Oh. That just detonates everything. It's a lot, I will say, I can already tell it's gonna be a lot harder for me to plan what rows are gonna get cleared from what. Because it just sort of seems like everything friggin' clears with the bombs. In fact, that seems way easier than normal Tetris. Normal Tetris is very, very, very hard to get the playing fields completely clear. Usually you have at least one or two things. And that's just something you have to become comfortable with Tetris, is like, it's almost impossible to fully clear it. It happens. It's just very rare and you kind of can't force it. It's like a Zen thing, like it either happens or it doesn't. Like here's an interesting thing. I can just leave a gap here and it probably won't even matter. Like if we just, like if I just do this, one line. Oh, it didn't do anything, okay. I was gonna say, it seems like once the explosions go, it just like clears the whole screen, so it doesn't even matter what you do. I mean, this should more or less clear the whole screen, right? Yeah, I don't know. Interesting idea for a mode. Frankly, I find it incredibly boring. It's just way too easy. Like, maybe if you're just learning Tetris, it's more interesting. To me, that's just way too simple. Alright, stage racer. Navigate a tetromino through a course. The goal of 400 lines. Okay. No. Like, what is this? Is just like get the tetromino through? Oh, I can actually use arrows. How do I rotate it? Oh, there we go. This is the first level where it doesn't require motion controls. Okay. This just it, eh? Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I see. So it literally can't even land. I was really trying to avoid the walls. Because it's like, you don't want this mama jamba, you know. Oh, hitting stuff. There we go. This is like Tetromino's Day Out. This is so weird. It's like going on a little adventure. Okay. I guess, do I run out of time? How do I lose? Like, I guess if it gets stuck, you lose. I guess in a few spots you could theoretically get stuck, but... Alright. Oh. You have to... this kind of feels like it could be a bit like Guitar Hero, where like on the later difficulties you have to like have mad skills. Okay. Oh. No! Oh, no, 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 no! The goal was right there! Well, I don't really care for that mode either. You know what, it's interesting they were trying to figure out creative things you could do with Tetris. But for me, frankly, I feel like Tetris is Tetris, you know? Like, it's let's do one more computer battle. Like, that's Tetris to me. Tetris or heads-up Tetris. That's it. Doesn't need to be... Oh, and I'm back to this. Why did it allow me to use my Pro Controller controls for that Tetromino's Day Out, but it wouldn't let me for real Tetris? That's a pain in the butt. So I will say, if you could play this normally, then this would just be another version of Tetris, and it has a few interesting ideas for game modes. A few interesting ideas. Motion controls are awful. Nobody should ever be forced to play. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Nobody should be forced to play Tetris this way. It's inhuman. But other than the motion control complaints, like, it seems like a solid Tetris game, so yeah. I mean, I always appreciate a party version of Tetris. We can play against each other. I played Tetris... It was like Tetris Drip or something on my Xbox. And I remember buying that, and then I would play with people. When people came over to my house for parties, sometimes I'd crack that out. Be like, hey, you want to play Tetris? And I, like, practiced a bunch to try and get good. So I could spring it on people. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people kick my butt. But I do quite like Tetris as a game. It's a good game. Simple. It's simple to play, hard to master, I will say. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. And I'm gonna try... I'm gonna try a few strategies. Get myself out of the pickle. And then spring a devastating blow on this guy. See, now if you can hold a piece, you can get really strategic about your moves. Since I can't hold a piece, I'm like sort of playing a little cautiously, but you can basically do some really crazy stuff if you can hold pieces. Because you can just hold lines, and then you can like double smash lines. You can always have a line for exactly when you need it. If you get a tricky piece, you can just put it in the hold and deal with it later. And often, like, being able to do that with one piece is the difference between losing and winning. Like, we just won there, I think from the double smash. Like, we got 2 in a row and the computer couldn't handle it. Anyway, Tetris Party Zone here. One of the games, the book 1,050 games to play before you die. I think when the book came out, you know, this was like a game on the Wii. You could actually use the buttons. You didn't have to motion control it. I bet you the book doesn't even talk about that. It's like, oh, there's this interesting thing where you can use motion controls. Who would ever want to do that? If you could just play Tetris normally, and not with the Wii balance board. Look at that. The Wii friggin' balance board. That is like another level of disgusting. Who would play Tetris that way? Just go exercise at that point. Stop playing video games. Stop trying to pretend that you can be healthy while you play video games and just go. I could see, like, if you had a party, you know, you brought some friends over, you had some drinks. Playing Wii Balance Board Tetris would be fun in that context, but if you're actually trying to play Tetris, no. It's just fun as a joke. It's like a prank up pulled on you. You have to play Tetris on the Wii Balance Board. So yeah, I definitely am a huge fan of Tetris. Anytime you can play against friends, it's always fun. I think Tetris is a great timeless game. They have some interesting ideas for game modes here, but I think it largely just comes down to, it's a version of Tetris you can play with your friends. I think as time has evolved, like if we were going to make a 1001 list today, there's absolutely no way this game would be on it. Because first of all, nobody has Wiis anymore, right? Wiis were of the time when the book came out, but nobody has a Wii anymore, so nobody can get this. And is it a game worth going out of your way to get to play? No. There's 1,001 modern Tetrises. Pick your poison, but you can get ones that you can play with other people that have other interesting game modes and so on. So I don't think there's anything about this version in particular that's so timeless that you have to play, but I see when the book came out, this would be like a party Tetris, and like that is a fun idea. So I don't know, that's my hot take on it. What do you guys think? Am I 100% right, 100% wrong? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, whatever you think of the game or my opinion of it, I hope you had fun. If you did, like the video, subscribe and all that stuff, and other than that, I will catch you in the next one. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and peace.